Hey you guys, today we are going to work on volume 1 in our math expressions book, and we're going to be on page 227. I'm going to solve problems 1 through 6 on another sheet of notebook paper right here, so you guys can see how it's done and practice along with me. I will then give you some other problems that you can practice on your own, and you can respond to them in Google Classroom and see how you do. So today we are working on multiplying whole numbers. The first problem says a package of paper costs $2. If someone is purchasing 24 packages, how much will it cost? So on my notebook paper for number 1, I'm going to write paper equals $2. Okay, and then we need how much for 24 packages. Now, you can copy this down on another sheet of notebook paper and work along with me if you like, or you can just follow along and make sure you understand. Whatever you want to do is fine with me. Make sure it's okay with your parents as well, using the method that they want. If they tell you that you need to copy it down, then copy it down. They are technically your teacher right now. So, moving on with that, I know that if I have 24 packages and each paper is 2, I'm going to need to multiply. So my problem is going to look like this, 24 times 2. I'm also going to solve it this way, using the area method, just to check. So I'm going to put 20 and 4 here. The 20 is from there, and the 4 is from there, and then I'm going to put 2. Now I need to put my equation, 20 times 2, and 4 times 2 here. So I'm going to say 2 times 2 is 4. How many zeros am I working with here? 1, so I'm going to put a 0. 4 times 2 is 8. I add those up. I get 40 plus 8 equals 48. Let me multiply the old-fashioned way just to check. 2 times 4 is 8. Then 2 times 2 is 4. Put my answer right there. I get 48. They're the same thing. So I know sometimes we're a little lazy and we just say, oh, our answer is 48. But let's start making sure that we understand what the 48's for. What were we looking for? It said, how much will it cost? So I can write, it will cost $48 for 24 packs of paper. Okay, so now I'm going to do problem number 2. A lunchbox can be purchased for $3. How much will 83 lunchboxes cost? Okay, so I know one lunchbox is $3. We want 83 of them. So let's see. One lunchbox equals $3. How much for 83 lunch? See what they say. Well, how many? 4, we'll just say lunches. Please excuse my spelling right there. 483 lunches. Put a question mark. So we're going to multiply 83 times 3. It's the old-fashioned way, and I'll use the other method. Now remember, if you're doing partial products, you can also solve it that way. While I'm not modeling that way for you right now, you should still get the same answer. So I'm going to put 80 here, 3 here, and then 3 here. The 80 comes from that 8, and the 3 comes from that 3. This 3 comes from the 3 for how much it costs for one lunchbox. So now I'm going to put my equation, 80 times 3, and then 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Now, I'm going to say 3 times 8. That's 24. How many zeros was I working with? 1. Put my 1 0. Now I'm going to add them up. I need to remember I'm lining my place value up correctly. See, I added my numbers. Let me do the old-fashioned way. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 8 is 24. I get the same exact answer. And as we said before, let's put in a complete sentence. It will cost $249 for 83 lunches. Okay, that's problem number 2. Let's go on to problem number 3. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause it, rewind it, and watch it again. Number 3 says, a movie ticket costs $8 per person. If 61 people go to the 5 o'clock movie show, or the 5 o'clock show, how much money does the theater make for that show? So, let's see, this is problem number 3. And I'm going to write 1 ticket equals $8. And we have 61 people cost how much? So it says, how much money does the theater make for that show for 61 people? So I'm going to multiply just again. 61 times 8. And I'll do area method over here. And 1, and then 8. For my equation, 60 times 8, and then 8 times 1. 8. 6 times 8 is 48. How many zeros am I working with? 1. Now I'm going to add them up.